for our pledge of allegiance first.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, we have an agenda. It's a very short, hopefully quick agenda. We have the first item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. We do, for the record, have a quorum. We have 2 members who are not here, but we have 3 members here, so we have a quorum for tonight. So we all have an opportunity to review the minutes. Are there any additions or deletions to the minutes as presented?
Nothing I'm aware of.
Hearing none, can I have a motion to approve the minutes from September 9th, 2025 meeting?
I move that we approve.
All right, do I have a second? Conlon, there's a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All right, moving on. There's no public comments, or no public is present today for public comments. So the new business is the review of the absentee ballot by mail applications.
All right, so we have, you will call those. We do not have any civilian absentee ballots today because we just sent them out Friday. But we had 7 ballots come back. 6 are overseas, 1 is military. They're both in this basket. What the board would need to do is review them and make sure that we properly duplicated them. So you'll pass it down the line. We also included our bipartisan duplication sheet where we've got 1 Democrat, 1 Republican that duplicate, and another person that actually reviews their duplication. So y'all are just another check. In the folder, you'll find the 6. Be careful when you're flashing it back and forth because there's ballot in there as well as the duplicated one. So I'm going to leave this one on this end, and then I'll put the other one on the other end. You can't share the OVR numbers or the MAL number until they've been, they're not public information. So you can't say these out loud or their names because it's not public until after the meeting is over.
Okay.
So if you have an issue with one, if you'll call me and I'll come and discuss it, take a look at it for you. Some of the IDs are really small because it's through an online portal. We do review that information, 2 of us, to confirm that it complies. If the board's not content with that, then you'd have to come back and look at the computer to see it. It's an online portal. So you can open the folder and it should be in order as they are on the page. So what you'll be looking for on there is going to be that they've signed it, that they've included their address outside of Union County. If they're overseas, it'll be abroad in another country, but militaries can just be outside the county. So they might be at Fayetteville or some other station that they're at.
Can you repeat what we want to see on these?
Signature in 2 spots,
Okay.
address outside of county or abroad.
Okay.
So military will be outside of county, and then the ones that say OVR in the number, it'll be highlighted on there.
Okay.
That needs to be outside of the country.
We can take a look.
Yes. There is one slight change on here, and I've contacted the state about it. When you're looking at the ballot, people that's seen them in the past, so Ms. Williams has seen it in the past. Previously, they would put that little OVR number that each person has the OVR number assigned to them. It just means that was the first one, the second one, the third one we got of the year. And it would be printed really small at the top of the ballot that comes in through that portal. Well, it was missing that this time. So I contacted the state and they've contacted that outside company and they're going to put it back on there. So the next election, it will be on there. The numbers are highlighted though, so you can match up what that number is on the front sheet with what's written in the rectangle at the very back. And you can pull a paper clip off too if you like.
And you're able to blow up these photographs? that
Yes,
come in?
really big on the computer, because there's one that's like this big. There are gonna be two in there where the person, the two individuals sent back just their picture.
Mhm.
And you could tell it was the passport, but they cut off the expiration date. So I contacted them and then they sent it really big. So that's the only reason you have those two really large. Otherwise, they're gonna be in that small rectangle. But we follow whatever the guidelines are from the state, and they have to be in date. It could be a North Carolina driver's license or ID or passport, but most of them are sending passports.
OVR is the thing that when I was working in the polls, that's the form that the voter, we print out for them and they sign. Something different
No, ma'am. OVR means they're overseas.
overseas.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. And then later you'll get one that says MIL for military.
okay.
So for by mail, we have CIV for civilian,
Mhm.
OVR for overseas, and MIL for military.
Okay,
We don't have any CIVs today.
okay.
Those will be in envelopes.
Thank you, ma'am.
I don't think any of that's really my business. I mean, the part, who they voted for. And the first few pages, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, are primarily their
So you're just
instructions.
making sure we bubbled the same thing that was on the one that came from them that's on the regular paper?
Mhm.
So if they voted for Mickey Mouse, you would make sure that we bubbled it for Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I see. Okay, I gotcha.
Because it's a duplication onto the special paper.
Okay, so
It
they
prints off the
actually
regular.
voted by email
Yes,
and
ma'am.
y'all completed the ballot for them.
From their selections that are online, and we print it off on regular paper.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
okay. I got you. I wasn't real sure what I was looking at here. Now I am. Okay. Well, that makes sense now. Thank you. I have so much to learn. But listen, by the time we get a little further along, when the big ones come, I'll be ready. We have, right?
And that's the end of the first list. You want to wait for, yes, ma'am, so y'all can make a decision on the first list.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I have one.
And then you don't have a pen, sure, it's not a fair idea.
Pass these down to the spot.
Oh, yes, I'm done.
Everyone, you can just keep these, because they've already checked those.
Once you'll make a decision, you have to sign this.
Okay.
Later, there'll be plenty more.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Is that the end of the first?
Man, this could be time consuming when we get further along. It's okay. Everybody's got everything you want. Yeah. It's all right. That's what we're here for, right?
So in larger elections, typically what the board does is they break it amongst so that there's a bipartisan review of it. So you don't have, everybody doesn't have to go through 150 of them. And then that way you divvy it up.
This way. This is a good opportunity for some of us to learn what we're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all want to make a motion on those first ones when she's done with this before we move into that last one?
Sure.
Excuse me.
I get a motion to approve the overseas ballots to be voted in the election to be conducted on 4th day of November 2025? So, 6 of them, the 6 overseas ballots to be voted on in the 4th day of November 2025 election.
I move we approve the ballots, overseas ballots for the 6 overseas ballots.
And do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Hearing none opposed, we'll move on.
And then Ms. Bosbach needs to still review this
Yes, ma'am.
military. Thank you.
Do I have a motion to approve the one absentee military ballot to be voted in the election to be conducted on the 4th day of November 2025?
So moved.
Motion removed, second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
They are approved.
All right, so now that they've been approved, we can move into the reporting room and get these scanned in. The numbers will be tallied in the system, but no numbers will be revealed until election night. And I'll go ahead and bring in, this is just the report that shows that we duplicated in bipartisan manner. I'll bring the report in and y'all need to sign the back sheet. We can go ahead and move in here to the reporting room if y'all like.
Can we go with you to the?
Yeah, I want you to come with me, yes ma'am.
Okay. That's right.
And I'll have y'all sign this form in here. And then Ms. Bosbach can read off our seal, and we'll keep these sealed up until election day. Let's come on in. Thank you, Ms. Bosbach. All right, we only have 7 ballots to separate, so I will get y'all to do that for me. If you'll just separate the single ballot and then stick it in this little basket and the packet into this one. And I'll let you go ahead and start signing. You're gonna sign both sheets, just at the bottom. You can grab that pen. And then,
Anywhere,
yes, ma'am, anywhere. And then we normally don't allow those colored pens in here, so we'll make sure we get colored ones for the next go. Just don't get it near those other papers. You can sign that, I just don't want it near the ballots
okay.
because of the coloring. Just gonna stick it in
I think
that.
it's black.
Yes, ma'am. You can write on that, I just don't wanna put it on the ballot. Yes, ma'am. This is the original, and then that goes back together. That's the original. And then the copy, you can just toss in this bag. And we'll count and confirm, make sure we've got corner cuts. And this back sheet was tossed off right here. That back sheet. Yeah, just pull it off. There you go. And then that goes in there. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And then the copies just go in here.
We're gonna have to get a lot better at this.
This is something you're not gonna be doing every time. That sheet.
You on the small end right there.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Thought you were still looking for it. I'm gonna recount these just to make sure we get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Corner cut, which means these are the originals. Okay, all right. Philip's gonna print a 0 sheet, and you'll sign that. That way you know that no ballots have been scanned into this system yet. This is the start. Last week we would have had a meeting, but we didn't have any ballots because they were just going out on Friday, so the meeting was before that. So it's technically a second meeting. So he'll print us two.
Thank you,
Y'all
ma'am.
sign both of them. One of them is gonna be for our box and one of them will be for notes. Y'all sign both.
Mhm. Oh,
They put it. Check.
go ahead and sign this thing.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Pass it over. These are mine.
They also got a special one, the handle files up.
Oh, yes. It really does push them through. So once he scans those in, we'll get another sheet that says that 7 ballots have been scanned in today, which is what the board approved today. We'll have you sign 2 more sheets, one for the box and one for the actual notes. Do you have that yellow sheet, Phil? You can actually bring it. Thank you.
I think you signed that one already, sure. Thank you.
Perfect.
You're gonna tell me how we do this when we get the big election.
Yeah, so we tell you before, so I'll tell you sign, and then I always check to make sure because sometimes it'll get past you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So one is for notes and one's for the box with the ballots, and then I'll put this on there because sometimes,
Yes, ma'am. Got them both.
sometimes we have to do recounts and stuff. So this one's for notes, and I'll give her her other one. Ms. Bosbach, if you will call this number out, and
124-181.
maybe text it to you. Can you hear it?
124-181.
Perfect. 124-181? Yes, that's what he got. So this is the seal that I say we loosely because I'm not doing it. Y'all will put on this box. So we'll put these ballots and papers in this empty box here. Nothing in it. Okay. Nothing up this sleeve.
Oh, it is.
No, this one.
No fox bottom.
Yeah. So y'all will put all of those, the zero paper, the total sheet that I have to put on there, which is obvious it's not a ballot, and then the actual ballots in this box. We seal it up and it stays in a sealed, secured room that only certain people have the key codes to get into.
Now, next time we do absentee ballots, they go into the same box, I say.
Correct.
They just go on the top of what's in there.
If you'll sign both of these sheets, they do, but it's separated by this sheet. That way, if we ever had to come back into it for a reason of someone tried to vote twice, there was a felon, they weren't registered, they're registered in 2 places, they departed the world before election day, then we might have to pull it.
So if they depart before election day, they don't get counted
Correct. You're eligible to vote if you're here on election day
for early voting.
amongst us, yes. So we've had to pull them before because someone has gone to glory.
And the board files a challenge.
It's about every election.
It is, yeah.
Huh.
A lot of people.
File a challenge and then we pull the ballot and remove the votes
Is that you?
before.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Should have known. All your signature. All right, got 4 together. All right, Miss Bosbach, there you go. She's dropping them in,
Now we are cooking with gas.
and now she's shutting it. I'm gonna seal it up, and each one of these boxes will be marked. So the next election will be marked with a different, it says November 4, 2025 ABS. Provisional has a separate box. If we do not have a bunch of ballots like this election, it'll all go in the same box. But in a presidential election, each meeting will have its own box, and they'll be heavy.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to put it in the wrong direction again.
Rotate this.
Oh, I had it that way to start.
She's gonna tell us how we're gonna
It
manage
wanted
to
to be
get all
in.
Hang on,
ballots,
rotate that.
actual ballots separated and processed
There
and
you go.
stuff for a presidential election.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna tell us so I don't get intimidated and go, we're gonna be here till 2 o'clock in the morning.
We'll be here all long time, so yeah, be prepared for that. All right, and then she has put it on there. And get in it, okay? And we are done in here. We'll go back out to the big meeting room. No black or blue pens. Red.
I'll make sure I bring the red pen next time.
I got a name tag.
I like crayons, but blue pens.
Oh,
All right, and I have one more thing for you here. We have issued 277 ballots, absentee, military overseas. 7 of those have come back. We still have 270 outstanding. Board have any questions? All right, that concludes my portion of this meeting. Oh, wait, yes, ma'am.
one more question. So when you say you have issued 277 ballots, that means they have requested the ballot online and you have approved their request and allowed, well, they can vote.
We have mailed them a ballot, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, so it's either, on this list, I have 88 by-mail ballots that have gone out as of 11:06 a.m. today.
Mhm.
48 militaries that went out, they get the notification by email and they go into a special portal with passwords.
Okay.
And same thing for overseas, there's 134 outstanding.
Okay.
So 270 outstanding and 7 already came in.
All right, well, we're back from reviewing the absentee by mail ballot applications, all 7 of them, and we have them in the lockbox. So I think that's all we have for today. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
1 second. Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
Same time next week, see ya
Painless.
Tuesday at 5.
Actually, we meet at 4 for
Oh.
the regular meeting
And then
next
it's
week, and then 5 o'clock for this.
Yeah.
I will see you
All
at 5.
month long, 5 o'clock all month.
I actually came for 4 today because Gus didn't read her email carefully.
I'll be-
Printed it out on my refrigerator.